Jeremy Pietrocini.
Welcome to the Gallup at Work Summit. Are you guys excited to be here? This is always fun because those of you who know your Clifton strengths, those of you with Woo are a little extra excited, right? Where are you at? There's about 1,000 of us live in the room for the first time in several years, which feels really good to me, right? Those of you on camera at home around the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. There's about 4,000 of you, and those of you with Woo want to be here. Those of you without Woo are glad you have this option, right? So super excited, lots of things to celebrate over these next few days. We've got people from over 66 different countries in the room. I know I talked to Tatsu's son, who he and a few colleagues are here from Japan. I know we've got the inner group. There you are, yes, very politely saying good morning, yeah. We got the inner group from Brazil, right? I know we have Charlotte from and some others from Australia. So thank you all. Yes, energetic, whether you are sleep deprived or not, thank you, right? But we're super excited to be here. We also have the opportunity to celebrate 57 different organizations who all have at least one person here who were acknowledged this last year to receive the Gallup Exceptional Workplace Award. So thank you for being here. We are excited to celebrate all of you. One of the really cool things that often happens annually when we do this annual summit is that the common bond that we have together is that we're all committed to development. We're committed to continuous learning, to being here, to investing in yourself or in others in your organization. And that's why this year's theme is creating thriving workplaces. Most of us have worked in different areas of our lives or in different jobs over your career, and some of those jobs you've loved and you've been alive, and we would say you've been thriving, and others we've been in that sort of cruise control or what the world is now calling quiet quitting. By the way, that's not a new concept for Gallup. We called it not engaged for a number of years. I did have a client that one time said, could we just call them not as engaged? Right? But the reality is people are showing up to work and wanting more. And from a Gallup philosophical perspective, we often say, is it really quiet quitting or is it more quiet firing? Is there an opportunity for us as leaders and managers to invest in our people? And that starts with what you all are doing here for the next 2 days and investing in your own development. Now that word development, I want to hit on this quick and then I'll introduce our first keynote speaker for the day. This word development is a really interesting word, and we talk about it a lot. Again, I am a Gallup workplace consultant. I travel the world working with senior leaders and their teams. One of the organizations I have the privilege to partner with, and Gallup has the privilege to partner with, is Accenture. They have over 800,000 employees, and their CEO, Julie Sweet, says learning and continuous learning is critical to our success. And not because they are just a technology company that always has to be thinking about what's next, and in this whole future of work season that we are in, of what is next, and is AI taking over the world, which the answer is yes, but you know, what is happening and what do we need to know about technology? Julie Sweet, the CEO of Accenture, simply says, it's people that drive performance. It's people that drive technology. Or as Allison Horn, the executive director at Accenture for strategy and consulting, she said, Jeremy, it comes down to two things. Talent and tech. Talent and tech. The future of work is both of those things. It's where some of you today are able to join because of technology, but it's the talent, it's the people that are key. Now that word develop, it's a really interesting word. About 5 or 6 years ago, we were here in person, and I had a gentleman come up to me afterwards. He said, Jeremy, I love how Gallup's committed to development, but he said, do you know what the word means? And as a senior workplace consultant, I should have known the answer, but I said, tell me what you think it means, right? Like a good coach, you ask first. And so when I asked him, it was phenomenal. He gave me this very simple illustration. It stuck with me to this day. He said, Jeremy, that Latin prefix DE, we put it at the start of a word. When your plane's about to depart, it's going away, right? It's moving from where it currently is. He said, we often think about development as what do we need to add on to the person? What do we need to add on to the human? What skills are missing, or what don't I have that over the next 2 days I need to add on? And he said that actually is envelop. When you envelop something, E-N, you're adding it to. When you're developing, you're pulling it out of. Now I think when I heard envelop, I first thought he was saying envelope, and he just said it with a little fancy. Many of you know this logo. I don't know if that's actually Jeff Bezos' smile or if it's supposed to be our smile when we get something from Amazon. But when you get this envelope in the mail, right, it makes you smile. But what's more exciting Is it more exciting to kind of grab the envelope and tear it, right? And look inside to see what it is? Or is it more exciting to just put something back and return it? It's pulling something out of. The envelope covers it up and you put it in and it's there. But to develop is to pull out of. Dr. Clifton simply said it this way. He said, people don't change that much. And he didn't mean that we can't learn and grow and develop, but he said we need to stop wasting time trying to put in what was left out and spending more time trying to pull out what's already there. The great artist Michelangelo said the same thing. The sculpture's already inside. We just need to chisel away some of those pieces so we can see it in its full beauty. Our challenge and invitation to you all for the next couple days is to let yourself be you. There are maybe some things, and I know in my own life, there's some things you gotta chisel away to see the best parts of me, but our hope over the next couple days is that as you listen to speakers and leaders of universities and authors, we want to inspire you and pull out the best version of you.